Hey everybody, welcome to our best turntables under $500 video. Now before we get into our turntable picks, I want to first talk about why spending between $300 and $500 is a good minimum budget when buying a brand new turntable. You'll see record players for as little as $50 on the market. Now these turntables are often more for novelty purposes than actually playing records. They're more like a toy item that looks cool on a shelf than a piece of actual audio equipment. Now this is due to their low build quality and cheap parts. They won't provide the signature sound you're looking for, and they may even damage your precious vinyl records. Now with new records going for $30+, we think it's worth investing a few $100 in a great turntable to assure your vinyl collection will last for years. Now starting around $300, you can get a nice quality turntable. Now while the sky is the limit, and we sell turntables that cost well into the thousands of dollars, a $300 to $500 budget is an excellent budget for a turntable that will produce great sound, won't damage your records, and that will last for decades. It's also helpful to know that your sound is only as good as your source. And in this case, your audio source is your turntable. So you can have the world's greatest pair of speakers, but if you're starting with an inexpensive turntable that creates a buzz because it's cheaply made, well, guess what? Your expensive speakers will also play that buzz. Now for the sake of time, we'll cover 5 turntables from our full list of best turntables under $500. Now you can read the complete list and breakdown over on our blog at audioadvice.com. Simply click on videos and reviews in the navigation and you'll now have access to hundreds of product reviews, buyer's guides, best of lists like this one, and comparisons. Our turntable experts are also available via online chat or phone to answer any and all of your questions when it comes to picking out the perfect table for your needs. All right, let's get down to business and talk about the 5 tables that we feel are best in class under $500. It's also worth mentioning that this list is in no particular order. So first up, we have the Audio-Technica LP120X USB. Now most of the turntables we're reviewing today are more for music listening than DJing, but this particular turntable is good for both. It has a high torque direct drive motor and even comes with a slip mat and adjustable pitch. A built-in preamp means you do not need a separate preamplifier, and the USB output connects directly to your Mac or PC, which makes it great for DJing as well as digitizing your record collection. Next is the U-Turn Orbit Plus. U-Turn offers a variety of options on the Orbit, but the version of the Plus that we stock here at Audio Advice offers some of the best value options with no frills. So the table is proudly assembled at U-Turn's Woburn, Massachusetts factory right here in the States. The U-Turn Orbit Plus comes with an acrylic platter for great speed stability, and it also comes with an Audifon OM5E pre-mounted cartridge, and the gimbal tone arm features an internal anti-skate and adjustable counterweight. You have the option of purchasing this table without a built-in preamp, but adding it keeps the table still at under $400 and eliminates the need for an external phono stage. Next up on our list is the Pro-Ject T1 turntable. Now the T1 is a brand new table from Pro-Ject Audio that is the result of their decades of experience in turntable design. Now currently the T1 comes in 2 models, one with a preamp and one without a preamp, and we also hear that there's a Bluetooth version as of doing this video coming very soon. Now the SB version, which is the built-in preamp, also has electronic speed control to switch between 33 and 45. Now the T1 benefits from a newly designed isolation foot, a plinth and sub platter, plus a glass main platter for a good flywheel effect. You'll get an Audifon OM5E moving magnet cartridge, and the built-in phono stage was designed to perfectly match this cartridge. The new tone arm designed for the T1 is also made to go with the Audifon OM5E. Now, the arm has some of the best bearings we have seen in this price range. For the money, the T1 is a great table, although we have to say if you can afford the extra jump up to the debut Carbon, you'll get a better arm and phono cartridge. Now, the best value here is probably the SB version with the built-in phono preamp. Now, speaking of the debut carbon, next up on our list is the Pro-Ject debut carbon. While all other turntables are great in their own ways, sometimes you may just want to follow the crowd. The Pro-Ject debut carbon is the best-selling turntable under $500, and for good reason. Now, the value is simply incredible. Before the release of the debut carbon, it would have seemed impossible to build a turntable that included a carbon tube tone arm and a $100 Ortofon Red phono cartridge, all for under $400. Now, the new debut carbon power supply has ultra precision frequency, just like the Pro-Ject external power supply, the Speedbox. It's built right in for the vastly improved speed stability. Now, the USB version is also available for an additional $100. And last but certainly not least on our list is the Rega PLANAR 1. Now, at Audio Advice, we absolutely love Rega turntables. In fact, the PLANAR 3 is one of our best-selling tables that we carry. Now, the PLANAR 1 is the first in their PLANAR lineup, and it's truly an incredible value. So first, it's one of the simplest and easiest turntables to set up. You just balance the weight onto the tone arm, remove the stylus guard, and you're good to go. The P1 comes with the Rega Carbon MM cartridge pre-mounted on Rega's RB110 tone arm. Now, Rega typically makes higher-end tables, and the P1 is the first model in its range to feature a 24-volt synchronous AC motor with a low-noise aluminum pulley. If you're ready for an upgrade down the road, but don't want to buy a whole new table, a performance pack is available that includes a reference drive belt, a 100% wool mat, and the Rega Bias 2 moving magnet cartridge. This is a great upgrade path for a starter turntable. In the end, you cannot go wrong with any of these tables. They are all great turntables for the money. And it really depends on personal preference mixed in with the need to upgrade parts later down the road without the need of a brand new table. So if you're still uncertain about which table is best for you, head on over to audioadvice.com and chat live with one of our turntable experts. They'll be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. There are multiple ways to connect with us. We're available online via chat at audioadvice.com, on the phone, or if you live in North Carolina, you can stop by our Raleigh and Charlotte award-winning showrooms.